League on EA Sports. And we'll see Garrett Wilson. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Jets and the Dolphins. And
it's the National Football League presented by EA
NFL
Sports.
25.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning he's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
Tua to throw right away. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. In motion, Hill. Play action, now it's Tua. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. To a hit, and the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
But that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
So the Jets now in great position here to start things out. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the young rookie out of Notre Dame.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Baker. He finds his man. Complete. It's Rhodes. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25. The Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Kadarius Toney, his intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. You talk about this Jets defense.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane.
14 carries, 54 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
On target over the middle to Hill. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Tua. Short throw to Smith. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
This defense for the Jets, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scores.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So an early challenge, and you know that those coaches hate to use those red flags too early, but this one turns out to be successful.
2nd and 3. They'll roll him out right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Baker.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Garrett Wilson.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Again, it's Achane.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. In motion, Hill. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
To the sideline and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And that's the obvious risk you run with a long field goal, lower trajectory, greater chance of having it blocked like it was.
And a lot more pressure on your protection team because, as you noted, longer field goal, it's going to come out a little bit lower. So that means you got to get those hands down and out of the lanes. That didn't happen.
And a great job picking it up and giving them great field position.
Let's go now.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Rhodes.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium.
Wilson's got it complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Now a handoff up the middle. Rhodes. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball.
Touchdown, Jets! From 6 yards away.
And the Jets take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Dolphins offense returning to the field.
Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Tua going to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7.
And the Jets will take over. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. And one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Baker. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
The Jets at 12-1 now to start play. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Up the middle they go. Rhodes. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there.
With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Pressure comes, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. In motion, Hill. Here's Tua. Flush to his right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And he's taken down inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Rhodes. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime.
The extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Back to throw now on first down.
He gets this one to Burks.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Up the middle they go. Rhodes.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Baker. He finds his man. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And remember, he put one on the ground last week. So the rookie now back-to-back weeks with a fumble loss.
And 0 excuses, but altogether not surprising. Rookie running backs have to adjust to the speed of the NFL. And it's not just in their running. It's the speed of defenders getting to them, how hard and aggressive they are in tackling, them raking at the football. So many things they didn't deal with in college, and that's one of the big adjustments that they have to make. Again, not a surprise, but he's got to figure it out.
In motion, Hill.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Dolphins take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals. Just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. He's got room at the 30.
And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Algier now up the middle. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of.
Touchdown!
Traylon Burks.
An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was Traylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And this is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
And that is incomplete.
Ahmad Gardner bringing the sauce on that breakup.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. That's Dawson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Wilson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Going to the right here and finding Burks.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Looking to throw. Baker looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rhodes. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. To throw is Baker. From the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Tyler Algier, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jets are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Wright's got it.
Second and 9.
Looking to pass. Tua. Complete to Wright. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Play action. Now it's Tua.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Operating from the gun. Baker eluding the pressure right.
This one finds Wilson downfield. Down the sideline he goes.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch, and it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Tua sets up to pass it.
Goes right back to Smith again. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
From the gun, it's Tua.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Tua going to throw.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jets, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports,